Toothpaste, toothbrush in your mouth now. What?
Matter. You gotta be mad at me like you mean it.
Eloise, you brush those teeth. Don't make me come in here and have to say it twice.
Nice.
All right, so I'm here with Mike Binder, writer-director of Black or White, and one of the stars, Anthony Mackie. Thanks for joining me both
Thanks
today.
for having us.
What's up?
So I want to start off talking, okay, the movie's called Black or White, but it really deals in a lot of gray areas,
That's
actually.
right.
Talk a little bit about just the themes of this movie and what you were trying to kind of hit on.
The movie's really about two grandparents that have to figure out what's the best thing to do for this little girl. And to me, it's really an analogy of where we're at this country. You know, it's two groups coming together, having to figure out what's the right thing we want to do for the next generation.
It's been, I mean, it's constantly relevant in our society, these kind of racial things. Recently in the movie industry, the whole Oscar nomination, the snub of, no major categories having any black actors nominated or anything like that. The controversy about Selma, Ava DuVernay not being nominated. Do you guys have any kind of take on the current state of Hollywood in terms of that?
Yeah, I do. I think the Lego movie got snubbed. That's a snub.
Yeah.
I agree with that too.
Selma got Best Picture nomination. I don't understand how that's a snub.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I think that there is a problem, that there needs to be more diverse roles and more diverse casting, but that's not the Academy Awards problem.
Mm.
You know, there shouldn't be one or two movies every year with black actors,
Right.
with Hispanic actors, you know? So that's a problem that goes back at the casting and financing level. By the time you come out to the awards, that ship has sailed, and I think you want to blame the Academy is almost laughable.
She has a father.
You live in a blind spot when it comes to your son. He's a junkie.
And you're a drunk.
Okay, thank you.
Run on home, fill your bathtub with whiskey, and just soak in it. Have yourself an old drunk man's bubble bath.
You guys are in Detroit right now as we speak. You guys were here last night, attended a red carpet event, Q&A with fans after a screening of the film. What does Detroit mean to you? Like when you think of Detroit now in your life, what does that mean to you?
It means everything to me. It's my childhood, you know, my life, and my family's still here, and I just feel like it's a great city.
Nice jacket, Tom.
Thanks, man. Thanks. You too.
Yeah.
So, what does Detroit mean to you?
I love Detroit. I've been in Detroit for more time than most people. Detroit means the American dream. You know, I feel like a guy that collects classic cars, I always have an infinite love for Detroit.
This movie, of course, deals about a lot of racial issues, that sort of thing. What drew you to want to be a part of this? What kind of topics in the movie kind of were you maybe excited to kind of get out and talk and have out there?
Well, I was reading a script, and Kevin Costner in the courtroom says, it's not your first thought that makes you racist, it's your second, your third, and your fourth. And when I read that, I was blown away by the approach that Mike was taking towards race at this day and age. I feel like it's time that we all sat down and had a candid, in-depth conversation about our own individual perception of what the race problem in America is and move forward from that. Because the scary thing is, if things continue the way they are right now, in the next 10 years, we're going to be right back in the civil rights movement.
That's a very good point, man. What do you like about these kind of events? Walking the red carpet, Q&A with the fans, mixing up with some people in Detroit. Like, what do you like about these kind of events?
Well, I'm from theater. My background is theater, so I'm a whore for instant gratification. And I love to hear what people think. I feel like as actors, as filmmakers, we make movies for people to see.
I like the feedback. I like to hear it, and especially this movie because it's a good conversation. It makes people start talking and thinking about what they're doing.
Just talk about Detroit. Talk about how last night went and what you guys like about mixing it up with Detroiters and fans of the movie.
Detroit's great, and last night couldn't have gone better. The best thing about having a red carpet event and a small screening premiere in Detroit is, no one here is jaded with the Hollywood aspect of going to a movie or, you know, seeing people who are in the movie. Everyone, it feels like your first movie. It feels like your first experience. You know, you're just as nervous and excited as they are.
This is a real movie-going crowd. The people that were there last night, those are film goers. Those are real people that the movies entertain them, and they're there to be a little extra part of their life. And so when an audience really likes a movie like that, it rings a bell just a little louder for me.
Yeah.
Black or White opens in Detroit and all over the country on Friday, January 30th. And if you're wanting to know what I thought of the film, you can read my full review on Friday as well. Just go to tomsantilli.com and click on Movies. I'll be back next week with another segment. In the meantime, be sure to also like Movie Show Plus on Facebook and follow me on Twitter @TomSantilli. See you next time.